I'm Kai, and this is another installment of Source Expedition, Finding God Through the Perspectives of Others. Today we have with us Mark, who is a fellow student at COD, as well as an independent contractor. So Mark, I have a few questions for you. First, what do you consider your faith, religion, or belief?
Well, I was raised Catholic, but I don't really think that really is a whole picture. I don't think you can really understand God so far as it's just something so simplistic as that viewpoint. From there, I've kind of branched out into more of a open perspective. I don't know exactly what I would call myself. Just more of just open with some backgrounds of Christianity.
Okay. Do you still believe in a concept of a God?
I do. I don't believe things are completely random. I think that there are some things beyond what we can understand or can perceive at the moment.
Okay. So your current state of belief, how long have you had these ideas?
Kind of developed it since I was 12, and it's kind of worked more kind of defined, if not, realizing that I don't really have all the answers and just kind of working it from there. I don't know where I call myself a novice eternally.
A novice?
Yeah.
Okay. Typically made you come to the conclusion that there's more to God than what can be found in your current or previous religion?
Because it really doesn't explain everything. It doesn't really, nothing can. I don't think any religion really could. I think we can only have so much understanding of what God is. Not to say that God is not personal, or is just too abstract to understand. It's just I don't think any religion really fully has, it only has a piece of the puzzle. That's why I come to the conclusion that, well, to say that I don't have all the answers is good enough to say at my current state. I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of what we were saying.
That's fine, I'm doing good. That's actually an interesting conclusion. Most people don't want to admit that they don't have the answers. They just assume that whatever they're doing includes all the answers, and if there's something they don't know, they'll just get back in touch with you later about it.
Mm.
So do you have anything that currently helps to nourish your belief or helps to make you more convicted as to what you believe in?
Well, when I see things, advances in science, like understanding of the universe, like quantum theory, string theory, I see how grand and just amazingly complex everything really is, yet it comes to such a minute, tiny simplicity. It almost seems like, on purpose, it almost seems poetic. There's this beauty in the complex and the simple. It's just everything's so huge that it feels even more special. It feels more epic. It feels like if it was like, oh, it was a tiny, tiny little universe. It's like, oh yeah, God can manage. Like it's nothing. Like, yeah, I could see a God managing that, and it would be a simplistic view, like the Clockwork Universe in the old, how people used to burn people at stake for doubting that sort of thing. But it's like my conclusion in my version of faith comes from seeing how amazingly complex and huge everything is. It actually makes me think, yes, that things are more than you understand.
So the universe is way too complex to just be an accident?
I believe so. In fact, when you get to the point where you realize there are multi-dimensionals, multiverses possibly, and where you have so many versions of things, I mean, you have the possibility of this universe being infinite, and this is just a spawn off of another universe, and how it's just so amazing, so epic that I don't believe it could be an accident.
Interesting. So what do you think is the purpose of mankind?
To experience, to constantly go out and just be, just do, just invent, to create, to almost like that one made in the mold of. But I don't believe it's just like maybe it wasn't so much like you created like ... Maybe that's just like a free-form expression, like we're like a free-form painting. And then we just kind of spawn off and become our own thing, and it just constantly becomes more and more and more. Yes, bad things can happen. I mean, things take its course. There's like a natural pattern to things, but at the same time, when you get to a sentient being like us, you have the ability to just actually do something with that, and that's really precious. That's why I get kind of concerned about where we're going in the world.
Okay. How do you think a person knows if they're doing what they should to fulfill their purpose?
Do they believe in it? Do they feel conviction if they feel bad, like they feel depressed and stuff, but still believe in it because they think it's true beyond their emotions even, like how committed to this are they? Do they truly believe that's right? Can they go forward with it without, even when they have doubts, still come to the same conclusion? Can they reflect and still, how much do they actually think about what they're doing? If they can think about it and they feel that it's still right, then they probably are on the right track at this for them.
It almost sounds like you're saying that people have an instinct of, I guess, positive direction.
I think people are inherently good, it's just they're very easily led astray.
It's a very influential world, especially when a lot of different people are doing things and all you can do is copy. Not sure what other direction to go into. So, I'm guessing that you're following your gut feeling, your instinct, your positive direction on the inside?
I'm trying to.
As I hope most of us are. I guess that will conclude the questions that I have for you today. Is there any parting message you'd like to share with everyone?
Well, recently we kind of had ups and downs, but emotionally, like was in love with somebody, but it didn't work out the way I wanted. But my faith really actually brought me through and made me think that, you know, it's better to have experienced more and more of life and to see what it's like than to never experience anything and just, you know, come to a horrible conclusion. Well, it didn't work out, so nah, whatever, everything's screwed up, screw everybody. No. It's not about you, it's about more. It's about experiencing life and coming to a better conclusion because of what you've experienced instead of taking things the wrong way.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate your time. It's helped me out a great deal.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Kai, and this is another installment of Source Expedition.